Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Heather.
I'm Justine.
I'm Nisan.
And we're going to talk about our summer sewing plans.
Yes. Very exciting.
Yeah, and I think before we talk about our summer sewing plans, we should talk about whether or not we fall through on our spring sewing plans.
Yeah, it was like winter plans.
Well, you know what they say. We plan, God laughs.
It's become kind of embarrassing at this point.
I think you have to realize that this one sews, I don't even know how many samples. The fact that you make anything outside of work is crazy. And like we do a lot of sewing for work. So, and some of it we can't talk to you about. So don't judge our like lack of productivity or whatever. And I'm also renovating my home. I'm putting in a powder room, guys. It's been a lot of work. But I did actually make one of the things I said I was going to make last time. And then another thing I didn't say. I did go to Japan and brought very minimal clothing. I was incredibly proud of how lightly I packed. And one of the things I needed was like a go anywhere knit dress that wasn't going to get wrinkled. And so I ended up making, I'm going to forget the name of it now. It's Friday Pattern Company. Do you guys remember what I think?
It's a Jew dress.
Dew dress. Thank you. I've never made a Friday pattern before. And I really liked this pattern. It's like kind of like a sleeve. It's got pockets, these like kind of top stitched pockets. I liked the pocket. And then a little like gentle cowl.
I love the neckline.
And then kind of like a bit of a cocoon shape at the bottom, and then kind of a midi length skirt. I will say that I found the armholes way too low. So if you're making this, I would suggest don't even muslin it. Like I raised the armholes like 2 inches. Although it could just be that I was using a really heavy knit and maybe it was pulling them down. If you're using a lighter knit, maybe not. And I was planning to wear this a million times. It was kind of too cold for a lot of the trip, but then the last week I did end up wearing it a few times. And it was super comfy, and then you could just like throw a little jean jacket on and I kind of felt put together. And so I was glad I did make this. And it was a quick make, and I think I made it in a few hours at the studio. And then the other thing I ended up making for Japan, I love it so much, was this Core Fabrics belt bag. So this is the free pattern at Core Fabrics. These are, I bought like an Ace and Jig scrap thing like 3 years ago. It was just like leftovers from their production line because Ace and Jig does really beautiful textiles. And I hadn't done anything with it. And so then I made this little patchwork thing. And this was the only bag I brought. And I think it kind of like 3 weeks of like daily wear. It did get like a bit worn. It needs to be washed. Some of them are really lightweight cotton, so I'm worried it's like maybe gonna fall apart. But it was really cute. I would say for traveling, I would size it up, I think. Because my problem is I never had room for anything except the essentials. And I couldn't even fit like a snack in here. So I think it would be cute if I was scaled it up like 20%. And then when I had my nuclear meltdowns because I hadn't eaten, I'd have like some almonds or something.
Emergency.
Yeah. So I made that, but that was it. And I was like gonna make a poplin dress. I didn't get to it. I am going to try to make the black poplin dress this year. And I think I want to use perimenopause brand. What is the pattern name? Let's see.
Terrazzo?
Terrazzo. Thank you.
The one I'm wearing now?
This perimenopause is no joke. Yes, I'm gonna make this dress with a bateau neck. It's gonna happen this summer, I promise.
Looking at her neck, should we address the elephant in the room?
Do you mean the neckerchief in the room? We didn't plan this.
It was a complete surprise.
I've been on a real bandana kick for the last couple months, and I don't know if we've all individually been on a bandana kick, but we came in today and we're laughing that we all...
Yeah, we all showed up and we were all like, oh, it's the Spider-Man.
I think this is, it's like our cycles are syncing, and we also all wear the same clothes now.
No complaints.
So this is an embarrassing project. I
No such thing.
started this 9 months ago, a year ago, who's to say. I don't even remember where this fabric is from. It was in my stash. And I wanted to make a matching set. So this is the sage skirt from Crew. Sorry, since archived, can't get it. But it was kind of like a slinky A-line skirt with like a thigh slit. Look, it's almost done. There's maybe an hour of sewing.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
And I made a matching top using the hyssop top from Deer and Doe. So I just need to finish it. So this is...
That's going to be so cute together.
Has to happen. Then...
Wow.
Can you tell she's excited?
I love this color blue. I know it's not really in my palette, but this periwinkle is one of my favorite colors. And this is a batik from Core Fabrics. I use Pantone colors to pick these colors, so this is like definitely my choice. And I would like to make a matching set of this using our newly re-released Azure Tank and Sepia pants. So I want to make like the set we made for Celine. I basically want to do the same thing. It's the same fabric, but in this print. That I think would be a very cute summer look.
So the wide leg pant.
Wide leg pant and the tank, and then then they can go with other things. So I could wear the tank with jeans, and then I could wear like a little white t-shirt with the pants. So that's my hope. And then the last thing I'm hoping to get to, I don't know if my Japanese haul video is going to be up yet, but if it isn't yet, sneak peek. I got these cottons in Japan on my trip.
They're so beautiful.
And I am making them for my niece because I finally have one.
Oh, yes. Auntie Heather.
So beautiful. Jimmy will put a video or a picture of how cute Abigail is right here. She's just the most exquisite little nugget.
Face.
Yeah.
I'm the baby.
But I got a bunch of fabric in Japan to make her little, like, look at this little, it's a Liberty with little elves in them.
Oh,
It's little Miffys, I think.
it's Miffy.
What are
No, it's not
Miffys?
Miffy. It's another bunny. It's a Japanese bunny.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I forget the name.
Okay, well, I like misidentified this as a fairy. I didn't know it was a Miffy. But I got these three really. This is like a double gauze.
love this one.
This is a kind of a soft quilting cotton, and this is that tonalon. And so I have flaked on what the company is, but I'd found a really cute kids clothing pattern company. And I think I'm just gonna get like 7 or 8 patterns, and I'm gonna make her like as many clothes, like with just like the little matching bloomers and little takes. Is that
He's so lucky. The
Yeah.
luckiest baby alive.
Yeah. So in the summer, I don't tend to do a lot of sewing because I'm in the garden and I'm at the cottage and I'm swimming and I'm cooking and I'm hosting. So I'm like finishing a project. I have maybe 1 or 2 projects for myself and then a few things for the baby. And I think that feels
realistic.
if I can finish the powder room and get my sewing room set up this month, that feels achievable. What about who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Okay. Do you want to switch positions so you could be in the center of the camera?
Perfect. So I keep going in my embarrassing. I say I'm gonna do things and then I don't. It's really I've been in those videos. It's like I've been in those videos since last spring, and I'm becoming increasingly embarrassed every time.
Do you need like a score?
I think we do. I think
Like a shame
gamify
score or
this.
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my shame score has been through the roof. To be fair, this winter, I've been also quite busy with other things. We sold our place, we bought a new one, and I'm preparing the move, and half of my sewing room is packed up.
I mean, if you don't have a place to sew,
I know, I haven't gonna sew. Where am I gonna sew? But yeah, I haven't been the most motivated, and I have a button issue where I have garments.
do you have a button blockage? You have a button blockage.
Button blockage where I make a garment and then it sits there with no buttons and buttonholes for weeks and months until Nisan
Rescue it.
peer pressuring me into making my buttonholes. So super embarrassing, but I've started sewing something that's super spring and summer, which is my favorite thing to sew. So it's a little sneak peek from a fabric that Core Fabric is so good. It's cotton lawn.
Everybody made something with it, and I'm like, when do I get it?
It's in the process. It's gonna be it's so nice. I love sewing with that type of fabric. It's my favorite. And this is the Cinnamon Daisy Willow Dress version. So
That is a name.
Cinnamon Daisy.
Cinnamon Daisy is the name of the pattern company. And Willow Dress. It's a willow dress. It's really cute. There's these little ties, and then it's like a gathered V waistline. So, and I'm making it in like a French seaming everything, and I'm using Judith's tutorial on YouTube how to French seam inseam pockets. So I'm in the middle of that. So in the weekend, I'm watching my lovely colleague Judith because I miss her. So I have to look at YouTube videos of her. So this is my next make, and there's no buttons on that, so no zippers, no buttons, so I try to find ways and tricks to success.
I like the code of success.
Yeah. And then I've been ever since we came up with Jenna, which is a year and a half ago.
No, it was a year. It was like a year in February.
It was in February. Yeah. I've been saying, I want to make a Jenna. I want to make a Jenna, and in my brain,
You know why she hasn't done it yet?
buttons.
There's buttons on
There's
it.
buttons, and also I change my mind about what fabric I want to use every time. But right now, and I've been thinking about that for a while. So I want to make a color block with these three.
That's crazy, but it's just crazy enough to work.
I mean,
Look at it.
I know. It's on brand. It's on brand.
it's very on brand.
Perfect.
The brand voice is strong.
Yeah, I'm consistent, if anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like these three would be really fun to play with. Maybe like one side,
directions,
different directions. Maybe the pocket in pink.
I feel like it'd be good to like front. I actually am kind of
Like
liking
half and
these.
half?
Yeah, like I'm like
Yeah.
left, right, back, and then maybe you like take one of them and then you do the yoke.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
rotate it.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be great.
and then the little cuff
fun.
maybe.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that one for a few months, so maybe it will stick. I'm gonna make it maybe.
I'm gonna make it.
I think if you say maybe, then you can't
Be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Well, so the exciting thing is that when I move in June, I'm gonna be able to set up my sewing space because I'm gonna have a sewing room for the first time in my life, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. So I'm hoping that this kind of breaks the spell of embarrassing sewing plans. And then my other plans for the summer is to prepare for a trip that I'm going to take in September to Madeira, the Portuguese island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
There it is.
And
Did you not book? You had like a couple glasses of wine and then bought your
Yes.
tickets, and then came in and were like, "Can I go? Because I've already bought the tickets."
yes. Yeah, I get that from my mom. My mom does the same thing.
tipsy travel. Book
Tipsy travel. So I will do a lot of light hiking over there, but I'm not
light.
an athletic garment type of person. So I want to build like a cute feminine hiking kit.
in linen viscose. Everybody's favorite athleisure fabric, linen viscose.
Obviously.
So I just want like matching sets, and I think I want to use this cotton. I think we're gonna get more at Core Fabric.
Yeah, these videos are real sneaky.
Sneaky.
We didn't talk to them to be like, we're really. Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna have to blip, but yeah, this washes so well. It is so comfortable, and basically I want to be in something that's breathable, loose. I want to make like a pant and top, probably the sepia and leather mix and match thing, to go up the cliffs and mountains and then end up at the beach or at the restaurant eating fish.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hiking clothes are the ugliest garments ever. Like, nothing makes me laugh harder than the pants that turn into shorts. Like, you unzip the leg. They're offensive. It offends me.
Yeah. I don't like them either. So that's why I'm like, who made the rule that to go hiking you had to wear ugly things?
Well, I think, like, if you're really into hiking, they get really into, like, equipment.
No. It's a walk uphill.
Well, no, what I think it is, it's just an excuse to buy things. Like, nothing made me laugh harder than going to Mountain Equipment Co-op and seeing collapsible chopsticks. I was like, do you know what takes up no room? Chopsticks. It's just an excuse to go and, like, it's an excuse for people who probably aren't super materialistic in their regular life, go to buy, like, the specific and nerd out over, like, shorts and, like, wicking and whatever. And so you could just do I'm sorry, no judgment if you're one of those people.
Yeah, no, we love hiking people that are, we love everyone.
Fashionable in their own
But
ways.
it's not me, so I'm not going to go buy all the things. I'm going to have to buy a pair of nice shoes that are, like, comfortable.
Do you own a pair of yoga pants?
I do.
Never
don't-
seen you in a pair of yoga pants.
No.
It's not your vibe.
No, I went pickleballing. Pickleball.
Pickleballing?
I went to play
Pickling.
pickleball. Pickling?
Yeah.
I went pickling. And I had to borrow a pair of sneakers because an hour before I realized that the only sneakers I had were cow.
Oh, they're
Right,
leopard
your
The
pants.
Vans.
yeah, no, they're not Vans. They're McGuire Montreal company, but they're not appropriate for pickling.
Okay, you're gonna have to get some Nikes, and then you'll be good. I like that plan. That feels
I need to sportify.
that feels realistic. That doesn't feel like
Approachable
you're.
too.
No,
Yeah.
approachable.
Okay, what about you, Miss Nisan?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you
Let's
my
switch.
spot.
So this is my first time being in one of the planning videos, so I don't have an
Shame.
embarrassing backlog of promises. What I do have is I mentioned in our solving resolutions video that we did earlier this year that I wanted to make a hand-sewn outfit. So I did start making the top half of that, and I brought it for a little update. It's not done yet, but slow
It's slow
sewing. So I'm making a Jenna,
Completely hand sewn.
completely hand sewn. I'm really excited about it. So last time you saw it, there was just this front panel, and I was working on the other side. So now we have the back yoke, the little loop.
Let's just take a look at these. Oh well, of course we're not going to see
can
this.
see
Is
it.
burrito. Yeah. It's a burrito, so
But
we're
you
not going to
can
see Z.
see.
Wait, did you finish the sleeves or did you? Oh no,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah.
basted in yet, so you haven't sewn them.
But
Oh no,
the
you
side
have.
seams are finished.
Oh,
so
wow.
Holy majoli!
look, I'm working on like pig stitching the seam allowances right now.
So you can't. Yeah. So basically, the seam allowance pressed open, turned under, and then they're like invisible. It's a
Like
pick
teeny
stitch,
tiny pig
so
stitches
you
on
don't
the
see
right
it.
side.
Wow.
And on the wrong side, it's basically like, I think you can see it a little better here. It looks like a running stitch. So yeah, I'm making good progress on that, and I have the tower plackets all done, which I'm so proud of. It looks so
You
cute.
should be so proud.
Oh my god, you did it with the tower plackets!
And they like match perfectly. It's like my favorite thing about hand sewing is honestly the endless pattern matching possibilities. It's so fun.
I
It's
want
so
Nisan on my
satisfying.
apocalypse team. When we don't have no electricity
Where's me?
anymore, and we can't, like, we're all fighting like animals over treadle sewing machines, Nisan's gonna be like, I
Just
could
be hand
hand sew
sewing in the
everything.
corner.
Well, we've actually discussed
I'll
that.
hand sew your
yesterday.
apocalypse caftan, no problem.
We're in our weird apocalypse planning era, and yeah.
Yeah, yesterday we were talking about that at lunch, weirdly, and I was like, I'm fine being the first one out.
Wait,
just hand
Justine and I
sewing in the
agree that
corner.
we are not interested in survival at all costs. If it gets really gross, we're out. Yeah, we'll
I
just stop
wanna do
eating.
it if
100
it's
straight.
fun. Like if I get to sit in a corner and if I get to like hand sew my clothes, sure, I'll stick around for a couple of years. But like,
But you
after that, take me out. Like,
Yeah, none of us are like interested in being in a cannibal biker gang.
No, no, too much, too stressful.
Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm working on. And then I made a whole bunch of like trousers and stuff, but you haven't seen the plans, so I'm not gonna bore you with that. What I'm going to bore you with is my spring summer plans.
This is so
Nothing boring about it.
This is the most Nissan color palette.
You'll see, it's boring. Like I'm a boring person when it comes to sewing.
No, not at all.
So we have this beautiful striped linen at Core Fabrics right now.
Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren.
I think it's Lacoste.
No, it's Ralph Lauren.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the same mill that makes.
Oh my god!
yeah.
Even more exciting.
Yeah.
It's so soft, so beautiful. I've been obsessed with it since before it was released, and I snagged the cut like immediately. I really want to make like a 40s, 50s inspired, slightly more fitted like button-up shirt with it.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't have a pattern. If you have any recommendations,
Well, I feel like you should use the pattern that Justine, because you have that beautiful 50s blouse with the little
do?
like, yeah,
Yeah, I have a few that
show me.
I'll bring them.
that are like a little bit more fitted. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that would be really nice. Yeah, I'm really excited, and like I really like sort of like a more cinched waist when it's in a striped fabric because it creates that beautiful like silhouette. Like I feel like it's gonna be so nice. And then to go with my boring beige top, I'm gonna make beige shorts.
I have to say that maybe the colors aren't like the most exciting, but the things that you make with
Yes.
them I find very exciting.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Which
also am
I-
team
yeah,
beige,
yeah.
so I'm here with you.
Yeah,
It's classic.
Thank you for
boring,
validating my
it's-
beige obsession. I don't even like beige that much. Like it just worked out this way. I really want to make a modified, like hacked version of our May crew pattern with this, the Claire shorts.
Great shorts.
I'm gonna add some pleats and like make it a little more like voluminous.
Is it giving me Jurassic Park? Laura Dern in Jurassic
Exactly,
Park?
that is the exact reference.
Yes.
I was thinking more Camp Beverly Hills.
Oh, well, yeah.
Either.
all-
Yeah.
Works too.
I recently rewatched Jurassic Park and I'm not ashamed to say that I really like the only motivation behind me rewatching it was to see Laura Dern in her beautiful shorts.
My motivation is Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Now,
that.
today, forever.
that.
Did you guys know?
Yes.
You know, but Nisan might know. Not know.
What is it?
Guess who was sitting behind me at Taylor Swift Eras Tour in Los Angeles? Jeff Goldblum.
Bloom.
Oh my god.
And my girlfriend was like, I was like waiting in the merch line. She was like, get back immediately. Jeff Goldblum is sitting behind us. And I was like, start panting and like sweating. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. Like, this is like all time. And so I'm like running back, like throwing little girls in mini skirts, like out of the way. Like, Jeff Goldblum is waiting for me. And I got there and he's there with his like beautiful wife. And this was his face the entire time.
That's so much.
Question: did you exchange bracelets with him?
I didn't. Everybody was harassing him. And I, like with all celebrities, I'm like, one day, if it's meant to be, we'll be at a party and I'll say something witty and they'll be like, that girl from Canada was so charming. I'm like, I'm not going to go and like harass them at a show. But I kept watching him instead of Tay-Tay, like dominating the stage. And I just kept looking over at Jeff Goldblum and I had to be like, stop it. Tay-Tay, stop looking at him. And then later on, I went on to his wife's Instagram to see what she posted about it, and she had a video of him doing it. So, Jimmy, we're gonna put it in, and I'll show you how close. I'll put a photo of how close he was sitting to me. Sorry, I
love
really,
I love that.
Yes.
it really took over. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
My boyfriend Jeff Goldblum, who doesn't know it yet, who's married, but one day, who knows?
It's fine. It's fine.
In my dreams.
My girlfriend Laura Dern and your boyfriend Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Beautiful movie, beautiful shorts. I'm very excited to make it and hopefully show it to you in their finished form.
Yes.
Hopefully it doesn't become
A shame pile.
a shame pile. And then I don't have the fabric for this, but I think we can just insert a photo of it. I really, really, really want to make a pair of like pleated trousers in the beautiful red mid-weight linen. Oh my god! Like when I touched
I
that,
forgot. I know, but I forgot.
We
I
all
forgot.
forgot. Oh, I didn't say it because I was like,
Sorry, I forgot. The other thing I really wanted to make, I'm sorry, I forgot, is the new Deer and Doe pattern we have coming out in June is spectacular.
it's so good.
And I'm going to make, that actually might take precedence over the black poplin dress, is I want to make a red version of that in that red linen because it's like the perfect red. And even though I don't wear dresses that much anymore, I'm like, I will wear that dress. It will be like very Cézanne. Yeah.
yes.
Especially the red linen.
Yeah, I'll go. Sorry, what are you going to make with it?
Pleated trousers.
Oh, right. No, of course.
Of course.
I also want that dress in red. We can be twins.
Okay.
And then we can show up in our like not matching clothing, but matching fabrics.
We will
for
make
the next
matching
one.
hankies and matching red linen for the next one, and we'll see how far we can.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it for our spring and summer plan. So let us know what your plan. I want to know what you're making.
Please let us know.
Anything else? Anybody else? That's it. Okay, so I guess like and subscribe. New videos out every week. We're really enjoying the YouTube, and we're getting to know everybody. Getting to know everybody on YouTube. So I hope you're getting to know us. And that's it. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.